Indoor cycling is blowing up. As well as some fantastic hardware, there are also some fantastic software options to match. Now, we've teamed up with Elite, who make trainers, to talk through some of those options. And in this video, we're going to go through Kinomap, which is an indoor cycling training app based around real-life riding videos. In fact, they've got nearly 200,000 kilometers of roads from 80 different countries, as well as now having coach-led video sessions as well. First things first then, the app. Now, it's available for iOS or Android. There is no desktop version, but you can still watch your videos on a big screen. More on that a little bit later. It's a subscription service, $9.99 a month with no long-term commitments, and that's either dollars or euros. You can do an annual subscription of $79.99 or a one-off lifetime payment of $199. There is also a free version as well, but it's a little bit limited when it comes to the video choice. Now, in terms of the hardware that you can use, you will of course always benefit from that additional functionality of an interactive smart trainer, but you don't need it to use the app. A traditional trainer and just an Amp Plus or Bluetooth speed and cadence sensor will do the job. Let's start with the three different types of workout videos you can do. So you've got riding videos, you've got coach-led videos, and you've also got intervals. Now, this first one, riding videos, is probably what Kinomap is most famous for. So geolocated, user-generated, onboard riding videos. You can upload your own to train along to, or the best bit really is that you can train along to somebody else's. So for example, if I search for Alpe d'Huez, then I get 51 videos at my disposal, including this one from French pro Jérémy Roy. Now, as well as being able to see Jérémy's video, Kinomap has also used the GPS data from him to predict an accurate elevation profile, meaning that smart trainer users then have the gradient simulated for them as well. Now, in this case, I'm using an Elite Suito, really simply connected up via Bluetooth to my smartphone. It's recording my power output, and then that combined with my weight that I've inputted into Kinomap, it then knows how fast I would be riding at that particular point. Then you can set it so that the video plays at the appropriate speed, either faster, or in this case probably slower than Jérémy Roy, or you can flip into discovery mode where it plays the video in real time no matter what you're doing. As I mentioned at the beginning, and as you can clearly see now in fact, it's possible to stream the video from the app onto a larger screen. Now in this case, rather than use Chromecast or Apple TV, both of which are options on Kinomap, I'm actually using a very clever little website called remote.kinomap.com. And when you log on there, it will show you a QR code, you scan it from your app, and boom, there you go. Your phone is still controlling all of the training aspects, all of the video aspects, but you're simply watching the video on that bigger screen. And yet at the moment, as we're filming this, you can see this little beta flag in the corner there, but by the time you watch this, that'll have gone. Now, one recent development on the app is it's become a lot more sociable. So if, for example, I click on Jérémy, I get to see his profile page, and on it, I can then see that he's uploaded 99 videos, from which I can choose any one of those, but also I can give him a follow as well, meaning that I then get a notification anytime he uploads a new one. And he, bear in mind, is just one of many high-profile users from a community that numbers 300,000. In fact, the sheer size of the database on Kinomap of the roads that people have uploaded is quite incredible, really. You could imagine you could search and probably find something from anywhere in the world. Now, if that does sound a bit daunting though, bear in mind that Kinomap has an algorithm that works out what kind of training sessions you like based on ones you've already done. So in my case, it probably thinks that I have a penchant for alpine epics, which I do, rather than city spins. And so those are the videos that I get shown more of. Then there's also a rating system based on the popularity of a video over the previous 18 months. So kind of like crowdsourced quality control. Back to your ride, when you finished and you quit, then it will save all of your data, of course, and then if you choose to sync to Strava or Training Peaks, for example, all the data will then get uploaded there as well. A recent development has been the launch of coach-led videos, and this is the second type of workout available. Basically, you watch a video of an indoor cycling training session and then train along to it. So on the screen, you've got a whole load of information. You've got the duration of the session, plus how long you've been riding for. You've then got information about what intensity you're supposed to be riding at that given moment, plus a graphical overview of the structure of the session as a whole. You've then got your data as well, which is pretty cool, plus a list of virtual attendees as well. Now this isn't live, but it acts as like a carrot because those are real people who've already done the session. And at the moment, this isn't an interactive part of Kinomap. So all the effort comes straight from you and not dictated by a smart trainer. Now going back to those virtual attendees for a moment, there is actually another recent development on Kinomap, and that is the ability to take part in live races. So every hour a race will start, and while you won't see any avatars on screen, you will get to see the virtual position of your actual opponents on the map on screen. And Kinomap say that coming soon you'll also be able to filter who you're racing against, so either choosing from everyone or those people that are on a similar trainer to you, so you can be confident that you're having a straight up race. And then another development that Kinomap say is coming soon is also the ability to host private races so that you and your mates can thrash it out in a closed group. The third way to train is doing classic intervals. So you've got 17 sessions to choose from. You simply pick the one that you want to do at that moment and then follow along. Although those of us with the benefit of smart trainers can then have the session actually dictated to us through the resistance on the smart trainer. And while you can't set it to a specific FTP, you have up and down arrows that mean you can tailor the difficulty at that moment and how basically much power you're going to need to put out in order to keep the pedals turning. Lastly, one other quick point to mention is that as well as being able to upload your own videos, Kinomap actually rewards the creators of popular training videos. So if you sign up to the reward program, then you would actually be eligible for money depending on how long people are spending training along to your videos. The idea being basically they're rewarding quality content, which is kind of cool. So that is Kinomap, an app that gives you access to stacks of onboard riding videos, complete with elevation data to allow you to simulate real-world riding with your smart trainer. And plus, of course, that development of coach-led training sessions as well. Let us know in the comment section if you've been using Kinomap and how you've been getting on with it, and also give this video a big thumbs up. And if you would like to watch another one right now, given that this series is being supported by Elite, why not check out the factory tour? I was lucky enough to go and have a little snoop around to find out how they do things down in Italy.